This is the internet game where daring determines the fate of the players. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye! And now, here's your host, the star of Bullseye, Brandon Scruggs. Hello. Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Bullseye right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. This is our second of our semifinal matchups here in our Tournament of Champions here. We have our other two semifinalists here to see which one is going to go on to play in our championship game next week. We have a good one in store for you. So with that said, let's meet our two contestants that are going to be playing in today's semifinal matchup. Introducing first, he's our overall number 3 seed in our Tournament of Champions. He finished the season with $39,700. Meet Paul Shear.
Hello.
His opponent, overall number 4 seed in our tournament, finished for the season with $33,600. Meet Neil Sternitsky. Gentlemen, welcome back to Bullseye.
Hello again, Brandon.
Happy to see you both here. Paul, let's talk to you first here. You had a very good season, sir, for the short time you were with us there. Almost $40,000 in your two appearances here on the show. Are you excited about this tournament for you?
I'm very excited, as you know. That's sort of my main motivation, just getting into the TOC. So very happy to be here.
Well, you're in now. The question is, can you win it all?
Let's see.
We'll find out. Good luck to you. And Neil, welcome back, sir.
Hello, Brandon. Great to see you again.
Yeah, glad to have you back here. Did pretty well. You only won one game, but that one win was more than enough to get you into the Tournament of Champions here with an impressive run there. Do you think that do you think you have this knowledge and luck and the daringness to be able to take down Paul and work your way into the championship game?
Well, I kind of stumbled into this tournament. So, one thing I've learned in my 34 years on this planet is never say never. So we'll see what happens.
That is quite true. And I heard that you had a special shout out you wanted to give.
I do. The day we are filming this happens to be my sister Katie's birthday today, so I want to wish her a happy birthday.
Well, a very happy birthday to your sister Katie. Hopefully she had a good one there, and I wish you both the best of luck. Let's get right to it, and let's play some Bullseye. All right, as you gentlemen both know, the objective is to complete contracts and try to be the first person to bank $5,000 or more in your bank to win our game, and the winner will go on to face our champion in our championship game next week. With that said, let's take a look at the subjects we're going to be using in this game of Bullseye. Starting with that left window, we'll find the subjects of sports, the Bible, history, and the United States. And in the right window, we find the categories of medicine and health, music, literature, and food and drink. And, of course, our bottom window has our contracts numbers in it, along with the Bullseye. Get the Bullseye, you can answer as many questions as you'd like on a particular subject. Okay? So, with that said, Paul, you're the higher seed of the two, so you get the advantage of being the champion spot for this one, and that means you're going to be spinning first, okay?
Wonderful. All right.
Let's put that board into motion, cover up everything, and when you're ready.
Stop, please.
Here we go. We have sports for $500 a question, music for $300 a question, and the contract is 2 questions.
Let's do music, please.
All right, going with music on this one. A 2-question contract means our first contract of the day is worth $600. Under the category of music, sir, here is your first one. All right, Paul, Back in the USSR was a hit for this group that never visited the Soviet Union. Again, Back in the USSR was a hit for this group that never visited the Soviet Union. For $300, name them.
Yep. Will that be the Beatles?
It was the Beatles. You're right. There we go. $300 in the pot. One more question needed to complete the contract, and here it is. Paul, in the 1960s, Sonny Bono met this 16-year-old singer in Los Angeles. Again, the 1960s, Sonny Bono met this 16-year-old singer in Los Angeles. To complete the contract, name her.
Cher.
Cher is correct. You got to complete the contract. And I'm 2 minutes into the episode, folks, and I'm already tongue-tied. It's going to be a fun one today. I'll say that right.
No worries.
All right, Paul, you've completed the contract, and there's $600 in the pot. The option is yours, sir. Take the money and bank it and give control to Neil, or risk it and leave it in the pot and go for another one. What would you like to do?
Risk it for the biscuit, please.
All right, risking it for the biscuit, he says. All right, so let's put the board in motion and cover it up and when you're ready.
Stop, please.
All right, we have the United States for $500 a question, food and drink for $300 a question, and the contract is 3 questions.
United States could really be anything, but I kind of like it. So let's do United States, please.
All right, the U.S. here on this one. This is a contract worth $1,500. All right. Under the category of the U.S., here is your first one, Paul. This deep lake is shared between Nevada and California. Again, this deep lake is shared between Nevada and California. For $500, name the lake.
Deep lake shared by California and Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I'm thinking of is in Oregon, so that's not right. So let's try Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe is the correct one. You got it.
Oh, jeez. Because I thought Crater Lake, and I'm like, I know that's in Oregon, so that can't be.
Well, you got the right one nonetheless. $1,100 in the pot, and 2 more questions needed to complete the contract. Try this one. New York's Seneca Lake and Cayuga Lake are said to be shaped like these body parts.
That would be fingers, Brandon.
Yeah, you didn't even need me to repeat it. You got it.
Oh,
Fingers is right.
I got to stop doing that. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay. I've told everyone, if as soon as you think you know the answer, jump in. Like I said, you may be right, you may be wrong, but my suggestion would be to at least hear the question all the way through before you jump in, just for your benefit. But nonetheless, you gave me the right one. You got $1,600 in the pot, and we need one more question to complete the contract. Here it comes. Paul, in San Francisco, this street gets really crooked between Hyde Street and Leavenworth Street. Again, in San Francisco, this street gets really crooked between Hyde Street and Leavenworth Street. To complete the contract, name this street, famous street.
Is it like, do you want like Ashbury Height, like Ashbury Street?
Yeah, the name of the street is what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, I think it's like Asbury or Ashbury. I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, that is not right there. Neil, a chance for you to steal the contract here if you know it. Again, this San Francisco street gets really crooked between Hyde Street and Leavenworth Street. To complete the contract, name it.
Gonna have to pass. I have no idea.
No one there.
Is it Lombard?
Yes, it is Lombard Street.
Lombard, that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The famous one where you see the cars going like zigzag all the way down.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I've always thought about wanting to, if I ever get to San Francisco, I'm going to try driving it once, and then I'll realize how angry that road will make me. And I'll be like, nah, I'm done.
You're not missing much. I was there, and the trolleys are cool, but it's pretty. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, it is quite an iconic and beautiful scene there. For sure.
Exactly.
All right. Let's get back to the game, though. We still need one more question to complete this contract. Try your luck with this one, Paul. Named for a man from Virginia, it's the capital of Missouri. To complete the contract, name it.
Named for a man in Virginia. So like the capital is, excuse me, Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is from Virginia, so Jefferson City is you said Missouri?
Yes. Again,
Jefferson City is the capital, so named after Jefferson.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, you want the capital, right?
Yes.
Jefferson City.
All right, just wanted to have the official answer
there.
You are correct. You got it.
Yes.
All right, that is 3 questions. That completes that contract. Paul, there's $2,100 in the bank, and again, the option is yours. Take the money and bank it, give control to Neil, or leave it in there and risk it and go for another one.
Bank it, please. All
right, he's going to bank the money. You got it. All right, so Paul's got $2,100 banked now, and that means, Neil, you get control of the board, sir. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to work. Just cover it up the board, and when you're ready.
All right, stop the board.
All right, we have sports for $600 a question, medicine and health for $500 a question, and the contract is 4 questions.
I think I'll take sports for 600.
All right, sports for $600 a question, making this contract worth $2,400 here. You can take the lead here, Paul. So you can take the lead here, Neil, from Paul, if you can complete this contract. Under the category of sports, Neil, here's your first one. Neil, this is the only U.S. state to host both a summer and a winter Olympics games. Again, this is the only U.S. state to host a summer and a winter Olympic games. For $600, name the state.
I feel like that should be California.
And I feel that you have a right answer. Very good. That's 1 down, 3 to go to complete the contract, Neil. Here comes your next one. Neil, this team plays its home games at the southernmost stadium in Major League Baseball. Again, this team plays its home games in the southernmost stadium for Major League Baseball. For another $600, name the team.
Southernmost in the United States. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I want to say that'd be the Marlins.
And I'd say you have a right answer.
And you're talking to somebody who doesn't follow baseball.
Hey, I don't either, but hey, you sussed it out and got it right, so well done for you. That's $1,200 in the pot, and that means 2 more questions are needed to complete the contract. Try your luck with this one. Neil, known as pelota, the ball in this sport can travel at speeds up to 188 miles per hour. Again, known as pelota, the ball in this sport can travel at speeds up to 188 miles per hour. For another $600, name the sport.
I'm going to take a guess and say tennis.
No, I'm sorry. It's not tennis. Paul, you can take over the contract here if you know it again.
Highlight, spelled Jaialai.
Yes, highlight is the correct answer. You got it. All right, Paul, you take over the contract here. 1 more question needed to complete it, and here it comes for you. Under the category of sports, we have this. Paul, this Ohio club is the first professional baseball team. Again, this Ohio club is the first professional baseball team. To complete the contract, name them.
The baseball, right?
Yeah, this Ohio club is the first professional baseball team.
Cleveland Indians? I got nothing.
No, I'm sorry. It is not the Cleveland Indians. Neil, a chance to take the contract here for yourself. Again, this Ohio club is the first professional baseball team.
I'm going to guess Cincinnati Reds.
And that is a correct answer. You complete the contract.
Cleveland.
Cincinnati Reds were their first official team in the major leagues there. And Neil, you completed that contract for yourself, sir, and that is $2,400 in the pot. And now a decision for you to make. Take that money and bank it for yourself, giving control back to Paul, or leave it in the pot and risk it and go to try to complete another contract. What do you want to do?
I think, considering how much he already has, I got to bank this money.
Okay, he's going to bank the money. No shame in that. All right. We have a good battle here going on between Neil and Paul. Neil's now in the lead with $2,400. Paul has $2,100. Paul, you have control of the board, but I'll give you a chance to spin in just a minute because we got to pause for the cause and take ourselves a commercial break. We'll come back and see who's going to win this exciting semifinal matchup in our tournament champion right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Bullseye, our Tournament of Champions, going on here with our second semifinal matchup. A very good game so far. Neil's in the lead right now with $2,400. Paul very close behind with $2,100. And Paul, it is your pick. It is your choice of the board, so let's get it in motion. And when you're ready.
Stop, please. Stop.
Now we have sports for $500 a question. Literature for $400 a question. The contract is 4 questions.
Literature, please.
All right, going with literature on this one. 4-question contract here, meaning this one is worth $1,600 on this contract. Under the category of literature, sir, here's your first one. This Mark Twain character was adopted by the widow Douglas. Again, this Mark Twain character was adopted by the widow Douglas. For $400, name him.
You said the little Douglas?
The widow Douglas.
The widow Douglas?
Mm-hmm.
Huckleberry Finn?
Huckleberry Finn is the correct answer. There you go. You're on the board. 1 down. 3 questions to go to complete the contract. Here's another one. Paul, a 2010 biography subtitled Journey to the Good Earth is about this author. Again, a 2010 biography subtitled Journey to the Good Earth is about this author. For another $400, name the author.
Jules Verne?
No, I'm sorry. It's not Jules Verne. Neil, a chance for you to steal here. A 2010 biography subtitled Journey to the Good Earth is about this author.
Oh, Paul took my guess on that one, so
Yeah, right.
No guess there?
No guess.
Is it Pearl Buck?
It was Pearl Buck.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Well, it's like Journey to the Center. Like, I couldn't decide whether the Good Earth or the Journey to the.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Well,
You know
nonetheless,
what made me think of Jules Verne was watching Back to the Future.
That's a good one.
I can see that. All right. No harm done there. So we still need 3 questions to go on this contract. Paul, we're back to you with this.
Okay.
Paul, this 1960 novel features Atticus and Scout Finch and Boo Radley.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Of course, the
Written
classic.
by
You're
Parker.
right.
Boo Radley's first name is Arthur, by the way.
Mm-hmm. See, we need 2 more questions to complete this contract, and Paul, you're in control. Here's this. Ogden Nash wrote, "The trouble with a kitten is that eventually it becomes this." Again, Ogden Nash wrote, "The trouble with a kitten is that eventually it becomes this." For $400, what does it become?
A cat? I don't know.
That's the right answer.
Okay, I was like, I have no idea. Like, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, a kitten's cute and soft and fluffy till it becomes a cat and it starts knocking everything off the table and destroying stuff everywhere.
For the record, I'm not a cat person. I just want to put it out there.
Yeah, dog person myself too.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
I don't mind cats, but I like dogs more.
Yeah, same here. All right, 3 down, one question to go to complete and needed to complete the contract. And Paul, here it is for you. Sharp Objects, Dark Places, and Gone Girl are 3 novels written by this author. Again, Sharp Objects, Dark Places, and Gone Girl are 3 novels written by this author. To complete the contract, name the author.
I can't remember. I've heard Gone Girl so many freaking times, and it never sticks for some reason in my memory.
No guess there. Yeah. All right, Neil, over to you for a chance to steal. Again, Sharp Objects, Dark Places, and Gone Girl are 3 novels written by this author.
I know I'm wrong, but I was just going to guess Stephen King.
Nope, not Stephen King.
Yeah. Who is it?
Author in question here was Gillian Flynn.
That's her. Yeah.
Gillian Flynn.
Just never sticks. I never sticks.
It's okay. That's okay. We still need 1 question to complete the contract. Under literature, Paul, try this one. In a C.S. Lewis novel title, it's linked with Aslan the Lion, Jadis the White Witch. Again, in a C.S. Lewis novel, the title is linked with Aslan the Lion and Jadis the White Witch. To complete the contract, to complete the contract, name
the. Oh, so it would be the wardrobe because it's the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe.
That is the correct answer. What we're looking for. You complete the contract. Well done. Yes, we gave you the lion, we gave you the witch, and you had to give me the wardrobe. So well done there. $1,600 in the pot now, Paul, and it's a decision for you to make. If you take that money and bank it, puts you up to $3,700. You'll be in the lead, but Neil will get control of the board, or you can leave it in the pot and go on for another contract. What would you like to do?
No, Neil says he's lucky, but he's good, so I'm going to bank the money.
All right, he's going to bank the money. No shame in that right All right. So, Paul, you're now back in the lead with $3,700, and that means, Neil, you got control, comes over to you, and let's see what you can do with it. We can put the board in motion, and here we go.
All right, stop the board.
All right, we have the U.S. for $300 a question. Literature for $700 a question, and the contract is 2 questions.
Well, as we demonstrated in that last segment, literature is not my strong suit, so I'm going to go with the United States.
All right, going with the U.S. there for 2 questions needed here. This will be worth $600 here if you can complete this one, Neil. Here it comes under the U.S. Here's the first one. This state is nicknamed the Empire State. For $300, name it.
It better be New York.
It is. You got it. That is 1 down, 1 more to go to complete the contract. Here it is. In 2016, the lobster was named the official crustacean of this state. Again, in 2016, the lobster was named the official crustacean of this state. To complete the contract, name it.
Oh, man. So many possibilities with that. Is it Maryland?
No, good
No,
guess.
good guess, but not Maryland. Paul,
Maryland is crabs, so I think it's Maine.
it is Maine, and that is the correct answer. You got it.
Yeah, that's the 2 in between.
All right, Paul, you completed that contract. There's $600 in the pot. Take that money and bank it, or risk it and go on for another contract. What would you like to do?
Bank it, please.
All right, going to bank that money. You got it. So you're up to $4,300 now, only $700 away from winning the game here. And Neil, another chance to try to get back in the game, sir. So here we go. Put the board in motion, and when you are ready.
All right, I got to redeem myself after messing up that last one. Stop the board.
All right, we have the Bible for $300 a question, literature for $500 a question, and the contract is 3 questions.
Can I just take another spin?
I would say if you had one of our famous respin tokens, I would say sure, but you don't. So you're going to have to pick from one of these 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to crucify myself either way here. No pun intended. But so I'm just going to take literature.
All right. Going with literature there. All right. So a 3-question contract makes this one worth $1,500. And just a reminder to you, Neil, if Paul should complete this contract, it will be enough money for him to win the game and move on to our championship round. Okay. So keep that in mind as we go through the category, back to the category of literature. And here's your first one. Neil, the motor car crazy lead character of this novel lives in Toad Hall. Again, the motor car crazy lead character of this novel lives in Toad Hall. For $500, name the novel.
Oh, man. Herbie Fully Loaded, I don't know.
I don't think that was a movie, not necessarily a book from what I can remember, at least. All right, but Paul, a chance for you to steal if you know it.
Is that The Wind in the Willows or something?
It is The Wind in the Willows. You got it.
Yeah, I just remember there being a toad. Yeah,
yes, a toad who was crazy about motor cars and driving.
Right. Yeah.
That was me when I first got my license. But again, we'll get into a different story later. All right, that's 1 down. 2 questions go to complete the contract. And again, Paul, should you complete it, you will win the game. Here's your next one. Dan Brown's 2013 thriller Inferno has medieval authors' work at its center. Again, Dan Brown's 2013 thriller Inferno has this medieval author's work at its center. For another $500, name it.
Well, that's Dante. It's Dante's Inferno.
That is correct. You got it. That is 2 down. 1 more to complete the contract. And again, for the game, here it comes. Paul, this author's recurring detective gets top billing in the 2009 novel I, Alex Cross. Again, this author's recurring detective gets top billing in the 2009 novel I, Alex Cross. To complete
Is
the
that-
contract and move on to the championship game, name the author.
Is that Patterson?
Patterson is the correct answer. You've got it. You won the game. Well done. Congratulations to you, Paul. Well done. $5,800 wins you the game, and you're going on to our bonus round here, and you're going on to our championship game here. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
And
Good job, Neil, and happy birthday to your sister.
Yes, absolutely,
Good game,
Neil.
Paul. Good
Neil,
game.
you had a very diligent fight there. You put up a good one. I genuinely thought that one could have went either way there, and I was honestly expecting it. But hey, Neil, you cannot be mad at yourself. You waltzed into the tournament and you got paid for it nonetheless. You're not going to leave here with $2,400. You're going to leave with a runner-up prize here, which is another $25,000 added to what your winnings were. So that means you leave here on Bullseye this season with a very respectable total of $58,600, sir.
Well, thanks for having me, Brandon. Paul, it was a good game.
Yeah, me
Hey,
too. Paul.
I'd love to see a rematch between you two at some point down the road, and hopefully we do. But that will have to be for another time. Right now, Paul, you've won the game, sir. Another $5,800 for you. And when we add that to your winnings, there gives you now a grand total of $45,500. And in just a minute, we're going to see how well you do as you take a shot and see if you can beat the Lightning in our bonus game. And we'll do that after the break here on Bullseye. Stay with us. Welcome back to Bullseye here. Paul is our second semifinalist here, and second semifinalist. He's going to battle in our championship game next week. But right now, he's going to take a battle against the Lightning in our bonus round. Come on over, Paul. All right, welcome to Bonus Island, Paul. Here's your chance to win yourself a lot of money here. All you got to do is survive 10 spins or get a bullseye to pop up in each one of the windows, and you will be a winner. Get 3 bullseyes to lock in all 3 windows. You will double the cash that you've earned in the pot. But if you can survive if you can survive 10 spins without seeing the Lightning, you're going to win yourself $25,000. However, if you can get a bullseye to pop up in each one of the 3 windows there and one single spin, you'll walk away with our ultimate prize of $50,000. And of course, if you do have a fear of losing, you can stop and take your money at any time. But if you should see that dreaded lightning bolt come up, ooh, there it is. I was wondering where it was going to be. See the lightning bolt come up there. Unfortunately, you'll lose everything in the bonus round, but you'll keep the money you won in the upfront game of $5,800. All right? So if you are ready, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Here we go. Spin number 1.
Thanks, I need it. All right. Stop, I guess.
There we go. Bullseye. Bullseye. 500. Oh.
I was like, stop, I guess.
I thought we had it again. Oh, it is teasing us now. All right, Paul. $500. You can take that money and bank it. All right, you can take that money and run, or you can risk it and go on for spin number 2.
Can I remember you talking about like freezing frames. Can I freeze the 2 bullseye?
Yeah, that was going to be the question if you decide to go on.
Yeah, let's freeze those 2 bullseyes.
All right.
Let's try that.
All right, no shame in that. All right, freezing both bullseyes, and we go on for your second spin.
Stop, I guess.
500 more. Doubles up to $1,000. Take it and run or go for spin number 3.
Let's, I guess, try for some more.
All right, here we go. Spin number 3.
Stop.
500 more. I'm noting a pattern here. All right, $1,500 now.
I guess I'll keep going.
All right.
It ain't broke. Don't
Sure.
fix it.
Spin number 4.
Stop. I
500 more.
can't. Well, we might be here all night.
No, we won't. We only got 6 more spins max. So.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
All right, $2,000, sir.
I keep going. I'm honestly curious what's going on here. Just stop, please.
Here we go. Spin 5. 750. Hey, there we go.
Oh, it's different.
There's something different up there now. All right. 2750, sir. Take it and run or go for spin number 6.
Let's go. Let's go for it.
Spin number 6.
Stop, please.
Bullseye, we got a winner.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Very nicely done. Congratulations there, Paul. That is, we double the cash in the pot there. It gives you another $5,500 added to what you've won, and that gives you a grand total today of $11,300. And when we add that $5,500 to what you won previously, sir, that now gives you a grand total of an even $51,000.
Yeah, I like even numbers.
There we go. 51,000 is what you've got, and you are into our championship game. Congratulations to you. But I'm curious now to see where that lightning was, because that was a very, very quick.
I don't think it was in that bottom one. I think it was in the right one.
You think it was the right one? All right, let's clear that board and see where was the lightning at. It was in the top right window. He called it. He called it. Very good.
I got lucky. That's why I'm like, I'm freezing that one. Brandon told me about it. And I'm like, oh, no. I'm not pulling that.
There you go. Well done. You have dodged the lightning bolt there, and you got yourself a win there. And now we have our championship game set. It will be Paul Scheer taking on Kevin Henry in a rematch from a very tense game earlier this season. Who will walk out our Season 1 champion on Bullseye? You'll have to tune in next time to find out, because we're all out of time for this one. So we thank you so much for joining us here on this episode of Bullseye. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it, check out our full playlist here on the channel. And if you want to subscribe to see other great game shows like this from the past, present, or future, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we meet here once again for our season finale in our championship game of Bullseye, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching. And remember, whatever you do in life, make sure you hit the bullseye. We'll see you next time. This is your announcer, Michael Gentry, speaking for Bullseye. A Barry and Enright production in association with MVG Productions.